Welcome to A Course in Miracles, and we have come to lesson number 34. Me exploring, I should say, A Course in Miracles, going through the lessons one by one in a very slow pace. So, the idea for today begins to describe the conditions that prevail in the other way of seeing. And we have been encouraged in 33 lessons throughout the practice periods to kind of blank, to neutralize the way of seeing, all this watching, looking around in a room and thinking this pen has no meaning, this and this, or this event has no meaning. It has been repetitive, and it's, I think, to neutralize, to go to a blank place, because now we are painting another picture. We will be handed the tools to see things in another way. It's already there, but we haven't seen it. So the text now takes us a step further. And this lesson can be a bit challenging as it can awaken feelings, hard feelings, because we are not going to, this pen, this book, this chair. We're going a bit deeper now, so hang on. I'm in paragraph 2 now. And we are encouraged to do 3 longer practice periods today. About 5 minutes each. One in the morning, one in the middle of the day when we have time, feel like it, and one in the evening. And here we are encouraged to go with our eyes closed and to go to persons that have challenged us or events that awakens emotions. So not so comfortable, but still we're in a safe place with this voice in A Course in Miracles. So we go there, and we always can go to our safe place, and that is to repeat the idea for today, and that is, I could see peace in this situation instead of what I see now. So I will be more specific now what the text says about the practice. Paragraph 3. Search your mind for fear thoughts, anxiety-provoking situations, offending personalities or events, or anything else about which you are harboring unloving thoughts. That's not hard. We all have a catalog of this, don't we? I do. I'm not very tempted to go there, though, because it awakens feelings, but that's exactly what we are encouraged to do here. So, yes. And when they come up, this person or this situation, this memory, this whatever it is happening in the world, newspapers, stuff or whatever, then note them all casually. Casually. Repeating the idea for today. I can see this in another way. There is another way to see this. That does not mean that we see it already, immediately. Maybe we are still in the mood. Some negative feeling awakens, strong, weak, I don't know, but negative. But just repeating the words will open subconsciously or on a soul level, or I don't know, but I know it opens the path to a new way of seeing the world that is there and yet unseen because of the filters and everything. I don't have to explain. I know you know. If you found your way here, you know. Now I'm in paragraph 4, and this is important. If you begin to experience difficulty in thinking of specific subjects, continue to repeat the idea to yourself in an unhurried manner, without applying it to anything in particular. Be sure, however, not to make any specific exclusions. That can be hard because we want to exclude negative things, but that's why they be sure that you don't exclude anything. And now we have 2 paragraphs left, 5 and 6. The shorter applications are to be frequent and made whenever you feel your peace of mind is threatened in any way. The purpose of this is to protect yourself from temptation throughout the day. What kind of temptation would that be? In a specific form of temptation, if a specific form of temptation arises in your awareness, the exercise should take this form. I could see peace in this situation instead of what I now see in it. Well, I guess the temptation... What could it? I really want to understand it. Why? What kind of temptation would that be? Tempting. Maybe I would be tempted to go into rescuing thoughts or comforting thoughts, or even worse, to really feel even more depressed. I don't know. But if we feel temptation maybe to avoid this, then I just repeat the idea. I could see peace in this situation instead of what I now see in it. So for any situation that is not peaceful, I can see peace instead. For me, that's good enough. Now we're in the end of the lesson. If the inroads on your peace of mind take the form of more generalized adverse emotions, such as depression, anxiety, or worry, then use the idea in its original form. And that is what I just said. I can see peace in this situation instead of what I see now. I didn't really repeat it exactly, but that's the general idea. I could see peace in this situation instead of what I now see in it. The text wants us to devote several minutes to repeating the idea, and I treasure that very much because I know that repetition really does have a function, because it's like the rain, that goes on the surface and then it goes deeper and deeper and deeper, and then it nourishes the root system. And this is exactly how new ideas function in our system. They come from above, the idea from outside, go to our brain, the intellectual layer of here and there. No, go deeper to the heart, down to the body, and then it will spread in our system. So repeating these wonderful ideas will be exactly like the nourishing rain and give us a lush garden of peace. So now I'm in the end of this lesson, and then we have a very beautiful sentence here. I can replace my feelings of depression, anxiety, or worry for my thoughts about this situation, personality, or event with peace. And now I'm turning to Tokyo. Good evening, Tokyo. Can you hear me?
Good evening, I can indeed.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's. I thought this chapter really built on something that the last chapter also talked about and mentioned, which was that one good word, one good prayer, one thought or promise made to God makes everything else disappear. All the darkness just disappear. It's like a light. I think I said in the last one, I got this wonderful mental image while listening, that it's like a dark room. And no matter how big it is, if you light one little candle, the totality of the darkness is destroyed.
Yes, it is.
And so I felt that it talked about peace today.
Yes, it did.
I love that word peace, you know, it's such a wonderful word. It's when you hear it, it's a sort of a joyous feeling.
Oh yes,
that,
it is.
that
It
I
is.
get.
We all want that. We all are longing for it, aren't we? We don't long for
Yeah,
depression and strain and war and turmoil. We long for peace. Everyone.
that's right. And it's interesting because in so many everyday things and people tell, at least me, that happiness should be the goal, you know, and it's a great philosophical debate whether or not happiness should be the goal or meaning should be the goal. But usually people mention those two things.
Yes.
But I think people probably the more it's when you hear it, it's sort of obvious. Oh well, of course, peace. Nobody talks about it, but it's peace that should be the goal.
I agree. I agree. Well put. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. It's not. It's not just something. It's a very, very, very valuable something that you told us. So thank you very much for this beautiful reflection. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for returning and for finding this and listening throughout this. It means a world that I'm not only reading to myself this time. See you soon.